Zombies. If you're paying attention, you know they're coming for us. My name is Anthony, and I spend every waking moment training for the zombie apocalypse. I'm as ready as any man can be, but no man can survive on his own. So I'm putting together a dream team of zombie assassins to survive and thrive with me in a post-zombie world. Join me as I find out who else has what it takes to earn a place on my list, and who I will have to leave behind.
I'm sucked!
This is the Z-List. The only thing better than killing a zombie? Never having to fight it at all. So in the world of the zombie, silence is key. I live my life as quietly as possible, existing in a whisper. But can the people I put on my list move as quietly as me? I need to know. My first trial? Silent walking. I brought my first round of recruits to Mountain Scout Survival School in upstate New York to learn the ancient art of silent movement. Do they have what it takes? Let's find out.
I'm Emma. Known Anthony since third grade. He's always had some passions. Deep sea creatures, antique teacups, female badminton for a time, and now it's the zombie apocalypse.
Hey, I'm Peter. I'm a friend of Anthony's. Lately, he's been talking a lot about zombies, and I don't really get it, but he asked me if I wanted to have a fun day in the woods, so...
I'm Cassandra. Anthony has been talking to me a lot. Like, every time I feel like we're together at a gathering, he's like, you know, the zombies. I started doing some of my own research, and this shit's real.
Hi, I'm James, and I'm here to be a zombie warrior. Anthony is, like, obviously, like, the coolest guy. He invited me here, and, you know, he's, like, pretty much my best friend, so I'm not his best friend, like he told me that, but like I know I'm close.
We'll be learning from Shane Hobel, founder of the school, and one of the few people alive as good at being quiet as I am.
There was a guy named Anthony who called me and talking about zombies or something and some kind of challenge. Anyway, the group is here and they look like they're from the city.
You guys understand what's at stake here. Obviously, if we have a bunch of loud Larrys, a bunch of stompy Sallys walking around, we're gonna die. Zombies, you know, we don't know the exact science, but they can hear better than they can see, they can smell better than they can see. And I need anyone on this team to be as quiet as possible. And that's why we're with Shane. Shane knows how to walk more quietly than maybe me and most other people. And I need someone who can teach this skill. I've practiced, but I don't know how to teach it. So we're here, he's the expert, and I just want you guys to learn as much as you possibly can.
Not sure about the zombie part, but can they hear?
They can absolutely hear.
Anthony is an idiot. He really knows how to embarrass himself.
Everything you do matters. Every single movement matters. So we need to learn how to walk.
I think I'm gonna be really good at this.
All I want you to do is bring out your legs so that it just goes straight. Your body is still back, weight is there, and now just simply drop that foot on the ground. There's your natural step. Now you can move your weight onto it. Is it safe? Is it quiet? Does it feel sturdy? Is it a loose rock? Cool. Now you can slowly move this other foot to the same position where the leg is straight, the body's back, and now place it slowly on the ground.
I think this lesson is a great place to start. It's just such an essential skill, and I think that in practicing it, we're gonna learn a lot about each other.
There's two things we need to pay attention. There's you, and then there's this, the environment.
So me personally, or just...
Yeah, you. So let's talk about you first. Are you actually mentally prepared for this challenge? Are you ready to be quiet?
Yes. Yes, I am. Survivor Shane is like the best in the country. I think he's like 5th best, like fire starter, 3rd best, like tracker. I'm just so stoked to be learning from the best.
We're just gonna do 10 seconds. Just 10 seconds. At the 5 mark, our foot should be up by our leg. We're gonna drop it, hands here, and now we're gonna step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Touch the pinky toe, and the big toe, and the heel, and now you can transfer your weight. So that was only 10 seconds. There's a gentleman who actually trained my mentor who walks 60 to 80 seconds per step.
Why?
That's impossible.
Because sometimes it's necessary.
I guess I'm gonna keep an open mind and be supportive.
Don't make sudden movements. if you are making noise, don't let it sound like noise. Like, does that sound like a human? Sure does. But if I had needed to make noise, maybe I could sound like a squirrel. So sound, you can manipulate. You ready to give this a try?
Definitely.
Okay.
I really like squirrels.
They're delicious. Everybody line here and face this way.
Are we gonna determine like a winner here?
We will.
Eventually, we're gonna have a challenge. Remember, eyes on the horizon. You want to know where you're gonna end up. I quietly stalked myself into the bear den. So be mindful.
I think Shane is doing a great job. We're learning the essential skills, and you can use them in the woods. You can use them in the city. I'm wondering, I heard the woodpecker earlier, if there's a way that, one could learn ventriloquism and then kind of throw a bird, throw a screaming wolf elsewhere. And I guess in line with that question is just hurling rocks.
Yeah, creating a diversion, creating a sound elsewhere. And if you're gonna speak to each other, we're not gonna speak it this way. Hey, Anthony, we're not gonna say these things, right? But maybe we can mimic the sounds of the woods, or use the calls of. It certainly is something that matches more of a natural rhythm. Typical out of the city kind of group, kind of clueless, but I think they got the overall gist. I'm really curious to see how they actually hold up in the next couple of challenges here.
I know most of this stuff. I practice this stuff all the time. I'm just thrilled that I get to evaluate my friends. Survivor Shane, why don't you show us the first challenge you've devised? Because I just don't want a general vibe. I need to know who's actually the best at this.
Roger that. All right, this is an oldie, but it's a goodie, and it actually pulls out the best out of you. I prepared a nice, soft, crunchy bed of leaves for you. And I'm gonna focus on the leaves, and I'm gonna cup my ears so that I can hear as much as I can your movement through these leaves. What I want you to do, one at a time, is gonna come to the end, right over here. When you feel ready, I want you to very casually walk through them, doing your best to be quiet.
I trust your judgment. You know your stuff, but I don't want to leave anything to chance. So I actually got an industrial grade decibel meter. And instead of putting your ears to the ground, we're gonna put this on. The baseline right now, we're ranging 43 decibels, around there. So that is your baseline. You know where you stand. Anything above that, obviously, you might tip someone or something off. So why don't you hold on to this? At first I was gonna have them hold it, but I need honesty. You can be there, you can cup your ear too if you want, but I believe in science. Science is what's going to bring about zombie apocalypse, and it's probably what's going to save us. Yeah. I don't know if you guys want to kick this off or if I should sort of demonstrate.
You go for it,
I vote
dude.
Anthony demonstrates.
Yeah,
personally.
I'm into
Yeah.
Show us what you got, Bigfoot.
Just trying to give him a good feel for it.
Oh, okay. That was kind of loud.
Yo, you crushed that. That was great. Give me a hug.
Dude, my
Good
knees
job.
are cracking. I'm like
Good
nervous.
job.
I spent a lot of money getting this here. How'd I do?
You stayed consistent. It went to about 55. There was one moment, one fleeting second, went to a 63. But for the most part, the ambient, he stayed right in those 40s.
That's great.
Right.
Good job, man.
So
We're all trying to
so
beat
63 is my worst. I think it was my knee cracked. I'm pretty sure. I think that breaking 60 was something I've never done at home when I practice this. Now all of a sudden I'm doing it here, which is embarrassing.
I'll beat that. I just want to make one thing clear. I don't believe in zombies. I think that's so stupid, but I want to win.
Wow. Wow.
That was really
Wow.
good.
How'd you do?
And those are high.
I'm gonna say that was pretty impressive. Your overall baseline was a little bit lower. His highest spike was at 57.
Well,
Wow.
I
Your
want a
best.
team that's better than me, man. I don't like to make excuses. I never do, but I did have a crackly knee.
Holy cow. Wow.
pretty good.
Are you sweating?
Yeah.
That's pretty
How'd I do?
You never broke over 50.
Oh man.
Now, this is a question. This is
great.
a question. Not to be a poor sport or nothing, but it seems like, you know, it's easier once a lot of the leaves have been patted down to, you know, not make quite as much noise throughout. Also, is it like a weight thing? Is it coincidental?
When it comes to life and death, I want my skills. I want to be ready for anything.
Go for it.
Damn, but that was fast though.
Yo! It was gracefully done, but every step was over 50.
If I didn't speed things up, it was literally going to take us like 4 hours to finish one challenge.
Wait, I want to start again. So I just want to do over.
Dude, believe in yourself. Like, we talked about this.
Okay. Whew. We'll go the other side. One more time. Okay. You guys are distracting me. Okay, that was it. Last time. I got it. Okay. Sorry, Survival Shane. I'll get this time. You're gonna be really proud. And you're gonna be really proud too, Anthony.
I'll be okay.
Okay. Oh, that totally sucked. I sucked.
Hey,
Sorry, how bad? Is it bad? Is it really bad?
You know, every group needs a diversion.
What does that mean?
Average was in the late 40s, early 50s, and the highest point was over 70.
70.
That's the burn.
You're dead.
I'm really sorry, man. Oh, I blew it. I totally blew it. I don't know, like I think like Peter was making noise or something, but like every step I took was just like loud. And like I tried to start again and like it was still loud.
Interestingly enough, we're staying in order of first, second, third, which is perfect. And then
You definitely got that wrong. I was first.
there's more challenges, and this isn't the only skill you need, but I will say I was very impressed most of the time.
I have to say that I'm going to give it to the zombies. Been a little bit difficult. I saw a lot of roller coaster in terms of skill set, so I'm going to make it easy this time. right where you're standing, you've got some nice hard packed ground, you've got some gravel, you've got some grass, but for the most part, this is going to be pretty easy. So this is the way it's going to work. Anthony's going to be sitting on the rock behind me. He's going to be facing in the opposite direction. I'm going to take the 4 of you and you're going to be in 4 different directions. Now the first person that actually comes up and touches him wins. Anthony's job is to point out in a direction, simply says it's going to be this person, that person, or this person.
I don't want this to be easy. I see where you're coming at, but I got a couple things that I think might make a difference. Got some of the loudest stuff in the world. Got 150 feet of bubble wrap. I'm gonna line this up, just to like add a little final perimeter here. I just don't want this to be too simple for anybody when you're getting near me. You know, we had leaves before. Realistic, like urban environments. Speaking of which, I also got the loudest rappers in the world, Sun Chips, and also if Sun Chips wants to sponsor me, I'm always looking for sponsors to keep this going and educate the public.
I know that there's not sun chips and bubble wrap like in the wild, but if I can nail this challenge, I can handle anything.
Apparently the zombie apocalypse involves bubble wrap and sun chips. Did he buy this on Amazon?
Everyone's like complaining about the sun chips and bubble wrap. Well, you know what? Like, sun chips are delicious. And, you know, bubble wrap, maybe it's out there. You don't know. Who knows?
Here we go. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. That's 1. That's 2. That's the same guy. One more. So close. So close. That was impressive.
All losers on that
There.
I'm feeling great because I definitely won that.
I feel like the playing field's even now, because, you know, no one really won that.
I kind of thought we were going to learn some cool survival stuff, but it just turned out being kind of stupid.
With our training finished, it was time to make some decisions. Who truly deserved a spot on my list? There was Cass, the quietest of the leaf walkers, and the one who made it farthest in my final challenge. Peter, who, like me, strives to be the best. Emma, who brought creativity and brilliance to the field, despite her treacherous impatience. And James, who showed up. In their own way, they all deserved a place on my list. But I can't save everyone.
Guys, the first people I asked to come here, we've seen a lot today, we've learned a lot today, we've been through a lot today. This list, this is everything to me. This is life or death. This is who I take with me to survive and thrive once the world goes to I want to let you know who's on it. First on the list is me, obviously. I'm the most prepared, I'm the most ready for all of this, and I'm just the guy. Second on the list is my mom. She's been there for me my whole life. She's done everything for me. I wouldn't be here without her, so she's on the list. That means there's 4 spots left, and one of those spots goes to you, Cass.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
You deserve it.
I knew you were excited about this, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so freaking proud of you.
Good job.
Peter, you're on the list. I'm not crazy about your attitude, but I think we can work on that. And you just demonstrated a lot of ability today, a lot of heart, a lot of silence, a lot of speed.
Great.
Emma, you're on the list. You were great. I love the creativity. I love the speed during the leaf walking, and I want you to be on this list. You're on this list.
I'm here for you, bro.
James. You're on.
For real?
You're on, dude.
Yeah!
You're on.
Whew,
I love
sorry.
your attitude.
Ah!
I love your heart.
Oh,
I
thank you.
love your gusto.
Okay.
I want you here with
I'm
me.
gonna only get better. I'm gonna just get
I know.
better.
I know. There's a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah, a lot of room for improvement.
Yeah,
Thank you
like a ton of room for
for
improvement.
this great opportunity, and thank you
Yeah.
everybody to being here. And oh man, I gotta call my mom. She's gonna be so proud of me.
You guys.
So awesome.
We did it.
We did it! we did it, guys!
We did it.
Yeah! Jesus!
I came here to fill my list out, and I did it. I'm not going to say it went exactly how I hoped.
You guys are my new best friends!
I have 4 extra people on my list that I did before I came here today, and honestly, that's a huge success. Guys, I want to celebrate with you too. I do. I really do. I know how excited you all are, but there's a lot of responsibility. This is life or death, and when it happens, and it will, I need you to be ready. So I have something for all of you, and this means that you're on my list. Peter, take this. Take it.
I thought it was gonna be money.
This is your life. This is more than money.
It's
You'll
worth like
notice
$100.
Breaker,
whatever you
breaker,
value your
breaker.
life at, I hope it's
Wow.
more than that.
This is awesome.
I have one on me at all times, and I hope that when it happens and I ring you guys, you're gonna hear the call. If you don't have it on you, then there was no point in doing any of this. So always on, always near you, always safe. You understand?
I'm not really gonna keep this thing on, but like I have a cell phone.
Mom, yeah, I made the team. Yeah, I know. Yeah, no, I'm still gonna need to live in the basement. Why would you say?
Dude, I am so pumped.
I really don't know about this whole zombie apocalypse thing, but I got a f***ing walkie-talkie.
Overall, these guys, you know, they were here for the day, and you know, we finished the day.
Next time on the Z List, we master the art of kendo, the ancient Japanese practice of sorting stuff.